Hello guys and welcome to another video. Now this video, it's a bit of a special one for me because we're at a venue that between the ages of 12 and 20, I probably came here 20-25 times. I absolutely love the place. I basically learned to carp fish here, and it may seem a bit strange that we're at a lake in France and this is where I learned to carp fish, but I'll explain all that later. I'll explain my connection with the venue further down in the video, but for now I'll give you an update of what's been going on for this particular session. So I got here late yesterday evening, and after chatting with Bob, the owner, and Paul, a guy who I'm fishing on this lake with, it was dark by the time I managed to get anything sorted. I didn't want to panic and just feel like I had to get rods out. I did manage to fish with 4 rods last night, but I was sort of just flicking them out. My main plan was to figure out what's in front of me and get some bait in. And I think that should be your mindset for whenever you come and fish these places in France where you've got a week, Saturday to Saturday, fishing somewhere like this. That's what I did. I've got a good idea of how the lake looks. I put some bait out there, and although I didn't catch anything in the night, I feel like I've done quite a bit of groundwork already. I reeled in my rods this morning, hadn't caught anything, and went and had breakfast with everyone. There's a group of guys fishing the other lake here as well, so there's a big group of us, and we sat down and had breakfast together. Bob, the owner, he does a great food package here, so obviously I'm taking advantage of that. So I've got food sorted, I've got breakfast and dinner sorted for the whole trip. And when I came back to my swim, I did get the rods sorted again, and again I've just flicked them out, just sort of close in, a few little areas. I can fish with 4 rods, I've only put 3 out so far. But what I did do again was I put a bit more bait in. I put a spread of boilies out in front of me in an area where I think the fish will be moving through, and then I've baited a margin swim, which I really do think is going to be my banker. I had a lot of fish crashing down there yesterday. It was so tempted to put a rod out there, but I thought, no, I'll give them a good hit of bait last night, a good hit of bait this morning, and that's going to be the area that I put the most attention in. So if I don't catch anything until I put rods out there this evening, I won't be surprised. But I've got 3 rods out right now, and I'm just chilling and enjoying the place and soaking in all the memories that I have from fishing here. Paul, who's fishing opposite me, he did actually have 3. He had 1 yesterday just before I arrived, and he had 2 in the night, up to 44. So he's doing really well, and I actually think he's playing one right now. So yeah, let's go over and see how Paul's doing, because I think he's into a fish as we speak.
How's that looking, Paul?
Quite nice.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Top man. Hauling. 4th one, isn't it?
Yep, it's yesterday, yeah.
I think that's a very nice one.
Oh, that's the size of his back.
Yeah, that's a nice carp, mate. Yeah. That'll do.
You might need Bob for this one, I think.
I think so too. Good stuff.
Oh, shit.
It's a big carp, mate.
Yo.
You right, mate? Paul's got a big one.
Is he?
Yeah. Very nice one.
Okay, cool. I'll be down in a second.
Sound nice one, mate. That's enormous. Well, that's the biggest fish I've ever seen from Petit Pretre, let me tell you that.
Oh,
that back on it, that is like, it's like 2 foot across almost.
Right, you can tell me what it is, I don't want to look.
That's 61.
3.5 off.
61.4.
What, net weight?
Yeah.
61.4?
Well done,
Oh
Paul.
my God.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, mate.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got my phone with me.
I'll take some on the on my camera as well.
Oh man,
Look at that, Paul.
Oh,
Fair play, mate.
oh, fantastic. Got him?
Oh, man. Oh, someone's getting a PB bucket this week then.
I'm too old for put.
No, never too old for a PB bucket.
I'll die.
Look at that.
Right, yeah, it's definitely Archie. Got a little ball patch on the bottom there.
Ah, here we go again. Ah, can you get him?
That is lovely, mate. Well done. Wow.
You want to do a video, Bob?
Yeah, I'm going to do a video.
Well, I can't quite believe what I've just seen there. A 61 pounder. So when I used to fish here, I had the lake record on this lake for 3 or 4 years. A 44 pound 8. It was my first 40. And yeah, it was a lake record here for ages. There was 150 on the other lake. So just to give you a little bit of a breakdown of this place, there's 2 main lakes, Cloisters and Chapel, which is the lake I'm fishing. And then there's a 3rd lake as well called Temple, which you can book exclusively. There's a cabin on there and everything. But Cloisters used to always have the bigger fish, the other main lake. A fish called Ivy, which was mid-50s, and that was the biggest by quite a long way. And then on this lake I'm fishing now, it had a handful of 40s, and I had the lake record for ages, 44.8. So the fact that the first fish I've seen since I've been back here is 61 pound, it's not even the big one. I can't believe it. Like, this lake, not just the size of it, it's only about 4 acres, but the actual volume of water, it's very, very shallow, but it's got 3 60s, it's got like another 5 or 6 50s, it's got loads of like 20 or 30 40s, it's mad. Bob has done such a good job here in improving the fish stocks, and yeah, the place has come on leaps and bounds since I last fished here. So how come I fished here so often? So for those of you who don't know, I grew up in Switzerland. Between the ages of 9 till I went to university, I lived in Switzerland, and fishing in Switzerland it's pretty horrendous. I think in the whole time I lived there, over 10 years I lived there, I caught 12 carp. None of them legally, all poaching. Yeah, there's just not a fishing scene at all. So my local was this place. It's probably about a 5-6 hour drive from Switzerland, but I used to come here all the time. I used to come here, I used to beg my dad to take me. He's not a fisherman. I used to beg my dad to come and take me. We used to do long weekends. Then I started getting them to drop me off here when they would drive back to England to visit my grandparents with the family. I'd say, just drop me off at the lake. I'll fish here for a week. I'll be absolutely fine. Then I started coming on my summer holidays and winter holidays. I used to absolutely love it. I spent as much time here as I possibly could. I learned to carp fish here, like conventionally carp fish, behind bite alarms and all that. This is where I learned to do it. So my affinity with this place, my love and connection with this place is very, very strong. I remember I used to love it here so much that I obviously couldn't drive when I was sort of 15, 16, 17. And I can't believe my parents let me do this. So at the age of 15, 16, I used to get the train from Zurich in Switzerland to Saint Dizier, which is the closest, like, reasonably sized town to here. It took me about 10 hours on the train, 5 or 6 different connections, and I used to get the train across. I used to have a backpack on the back, I used to have a backpack on the front, I used to have a rod bag across the side of me. I used to carry 2 bags. I used to get the train over. The old bailiff, a guy called Lee, used to pick me up, take me back here, and I used to work during the day for him and used to get free fishing at night, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, I look at Jacob going on the tube and stuff in London, I think, how did he do that? And then I look back at me doing that when I was 15, 16, going halfway across Western Europe, proper loaded with a week and a half worth of fishing gear. And I just don't know how I did it, but I was that keen, that I just loved the place so much. Yeah. And now I'm back, and I think since I last came here, I came here during my second year of uni, had a great session with a few of my friends, had fished the Cloisters Lake, had fish up to, I think I had my first 40 pound common ever. Had a good session. I think since then, what's gone on in my life, I've joined the fishing industry, started working for Nash Tackle. Now I fish full time for my YouTube channel. Life's changed quite a lot since then, and this place has developed a lot as well, and it's great to see it in such good condition. Like I said, I've got my rods out, I'm fishing, 3 rods out. They're not on banker spots at all. They're sort of just in areas where I might nick a bite. But tonight, after dinner, when I come back and put rods out on the area where I've scattered a load of boilies with a catapult in front of me, and put 2 rods on that, and put 2 rods on the margin down to my right, where I baited quite heavily, and I do think that's gonna be my best chance. So I'm just chilling at the minute. I'm quite happy just to take in the environment, think back of all my happy times here, and tonight is gonna be the night, I hope, where, I mean, when I was driving down, I thought, imagine if I catch a 40. I'd love to catch a 40 from here. Bob's saying to me, there's loads of 40s in here. You want to be aiming for a 50 or even a 60. So yeah, let's aim for that. That'd be nice. Love it here. What a special place for me. And hopefully I can catch a few fish to show you guys. I spent the day watching the water, eager to spot any signs of activity. The majority of the action seemed to be coming from the pre-baited margin to my right, so I was feeling confident for a bite in the evening when I put a rod there. I reeled in for dinner and headed over to the lodge to eat with everyone. As is the case at this time of year, it gets dark so early, so it's pitch black by the time I returned to my swim. I quickly freshened the rigs up before dropping them in the pre-baited areas. I really felt confident that tonight was going to be the night where I would land my first Petit Pretre carp in nearly a decade.
we go. First Petit Pretre carp in the net. We're back, baby.
Well, thank God for this cabin, because last night it got very, very wet. I had been sleeping out on the porch just so I could hear the fish better, and I just wanted to be outside. But yeah, the rain came in last night, started coming in sideways. I had to bundle everything inside the cabin and escape from it. I did have a fish, as you saw, and yeah, it's great to have caught one. It's not massive at all. I think it's probably mid to upper 20s, but first fish back from Petit Pretre. 8 years since the last one. Let's get him out now and show you him. Well, after Bob's fish yesterday, this one really isn't that impressive, but for me, it's been 8 years since I last caught a carp from Petit Pretre, over 10 years since I caught one from this lake, so it's a special moment for me. Yeah, probably 24, 25 pound, but a great start and a great welcome back to this venue that means so much to me. Slipping back now, head over for breakfast, put the rods out again. I don't think I'm going to have dinner in the lodge tonight. I think I'm going to cook in my own cabin so I can keep the rods out a little bit longer, because I think maybe I missed a bite putting the rods out on dark. Yeah, maybe if I'd kept them in from this afternoon, I might have got 2 bites in the night. So that's a little change of plan we've got. Other than that, I'm going to keep everything the same. And yeah, nice to have caught one.
Morning. Not bad. Anything?
60.
Did ya? Come on, mate. Well done. 60 pounder.
Yeah.
Bet you're buzzing, aren't you?
Oh, mate, I couldn't. Had it about midnight. I couldn't.
Well done, man.
sleep
Congratulations.
after.
Yeah, I bet you can't. Well done. Anyone else have anything?
36 and a half.
Nice, nice. You guys? Only beeps.
You anything?
Yeah, I had like a 25, 26 pounder. 60 pounder, eh? You got any photos of it now?
I have, yeah. So he got enough.
What was the PB before that?
37.
37, yeah, okay, you're getting a bucket as well, man.
I've already told him last night, I kept going on about it. First bucket.
Yeah, they're big, aren't they, when they get that sort of size? I always say after 25 kilos, which is mid-50s, they are like ridiculous how big they
I couldn't
are.
believe the width bit. I mean, we've got some.
Oh, nice, right.
Camera photos will be better.
Wow, another 60 pounder from the other lake. I can't believe it. I remember when I was here before, this has been 12 years ago, the first week where both lakes did a 40 pounder. So now both lakes are on a 60 pounder. And Bob, the owner, he fished this lake last week and caught another 60 pounder. So there's so many big fish in here now, it's crazy. It's so impressive. Fair play to Bob. So impressive to see how much the fish stock's improved here. Yeah, I never would have dreamed that this many big fish could have been in either lake when I used to fish here, but yeah, they're here now, and clearly I need to pull my finger out and catch one. So what I've done is now I've told Bob, no dinner for me tonight, mate. Not because your cooking's bad at all, the food package is fantastic, but I think where I keep reeling in for lunch, reeling in for breakfast, reeling in for dinner, yeah, I'd rather keep my rods out for a little bit longer. So the rods are going out now, and they're staying out there till tomorrow morning unless I get a bite. 2 of the rods are staying on the combi multi-presentations that I've been fishing so far, and that I had a bite on last night. But a couple of the rigs I was bringing back, they had a few leaves on, and obviously we're well into autumn now. There's a lot of leaf matter on the lake bed, so I've gone for a Ronnie rig on a couple with a pop-up, just to keep myself away from that leaf debris. And all it's going to be is it's a little Northern Special white pop-up, boosted with a little bit of glug, and that's just going to sit an inch or so above the leaf matter and hopefully present a little bit better. I'm putting 2 in front of me to the islands and then 2 down to that margin. One of the rods down there did the bite yesterday. So let's get these out and let's chill away from this wind and this rain and this horrible autumn weather. And yeah, hopefully this, leaving the rods out for a little bit longer, that tactic will do a bite, and hopefully it'll be a big one.
That was a good bite. My word, that was a good bite. Daylight bite, get in there. Just trying to figure if it's clear of that dot island or if it's around the back of it. Come on, mate, keep coming. come on, mate. Oh no, I can just see him. Come on. Come free of that, lad. Oh, he looks alright, you know. Doesn't look bad. Oh, we'll take him, baby. We will take him. Come on, in the net, in the net. Yes. Another Petit Pretre mirror. Oh, I've got memories of this place.
Well, we've just had some proper rain there, and in the middle of it all, another carp. Similar size to the last one. There we go. When the rod goes, with how many big fish are in here, all you're thinking is it's going to be a 40, 50 or even a 60 pounder. So a little bit disappointed when this one popped up, but nice to be getting bites now. I think I might have had this one before. I'm going to have a look back through my photos, but I'm sure I could have had this one years and years ago. But yeah, lovely stuff. So nice to be back here catching fish, bringing back so many memories, and hopefully we get a big one. Thank you, mate. Oh. I spent the rest of the daylight hours drinking cups of tea and watching the water, eager to see if there was any new areas in which the fish seemed to be spending their time. However, I saw very little activity beyond fish sloshing out along the margin that had already done me 2 bites. As daylight turned to night, I received 2 bites in quick successions from this margin, with both fish being small commons that I quickly slipped back. Things went quiet after this until a few hours before sunrise, when I received a take from a fish that instantly felt much larger.
I think this is going to be a better one. Feels better. This is a big fish. Waders, waders, waders.
Sadly, the fish managed to get around the dot island, and my only option was to place the rod on the rest with a loose clutch and run to the car to grab my waders. I put them on as fast as I could before getting in the water and wading down the bank until I was past the dot island, where I could hopefully free the carp.
No, this is not good. Yes. Go on the claw long shanks. That is a nice carp, you know. That's a really nice carp. In the net. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Get in there. Come on. Yes. Yeah, that is a decent sized fish, that. Definitely my biggest ever fish in Petit Pretre. Woo. Wallop. Bang on 59 I'd call that. Not quite a 60, but we'll take that. 59 pounder. I never thought Petit Pretre could do carp this big. And this isn't even the biggest one caught this week. In the past 3 days, this is the 4th biggest carp that's come out of this place. Ridiculous. But I'm buzzing with that. Happy days. Cannot wait to see this in a couple of hours in the daylight. Whew.
Well, never in all the years that I came here did I think I'd catch a carp this big. There didn't used to be a carp this big in here. As I said before, I had the lake record on here maybe 10, 11 years ago, and it was the lake record for 3 or 4 years. I caught it from the exact same margin that I've just caught this fish from. That was 44 pounds. This is about the 5th biggest carp in here at 59 pounds. But what a mega carp, wow. Look at that. That is a special fish, man.
big old common. I think it's the third biggest common in here. All three big commons have been out this week. Oh, there you go, mate. Get him up again. Oh. Yeah, all three big commons have been out in the last 3 or 4 days. It's proper big carp season, and I've got one myself. Oh, thank you, Bob. Fair play, mate. You have really transformed the stock here. I mean, just look at that. Oh, I can barely hold him. Oh, he's massive. Oh, yeah. This place has come on leaps and bounds since I last fished it, and I loved it back in the day. I love it now. When I was driving down here, I thought if I caught 140, I'd be more than happy. Ah, it's a bit bigger than 40, that. £59 Petit Pretre common. Get in there. Right, let's slip him back and get some breakfast. Oh, thank you, mate. Look at him. Wow. Yes! So happy with that, man. Get in there. Well, I've just gone for a little walk after breakfast around the place, and God, it's bringing back some memories. The swim I'm in now, swim 5 on Cloisters Lake. This is the first swim I ever fished when I came here, yeah, 15 odd years ago, maybe even longer. Yeah, I used to love it. It's quite an intimate little swim with the island in front of you. I think there's fish here now. I can see the bottom being stirred up. But yeah, it's just so cool coming around here. Really does bring back a lot of memories of so many happy times spent here. And like I said, this is basically where I learned to fish. It was really cool as well. At breakfast, I was going through the catch reports, the catch photos, the stocking photos that Bob's got in there, and all the folders. And I was looking at some fish in there that are now, yeah, 50, 60 pounders. And I'm looking at them, and yeah, I caught them at 16, 17, 18 pounds. One of the ones that's now in, I believe it's called Leighton, and it's the big one in Chapel, the lake that I'm fishing now, 60 plus mirror. I actually caught it at 17 pounds about 13 years ago. I came here during the winter half-term break, came here, got the train here, and did a week and a half of work. I would work during the day and fish at night, and every night the lake froze over. It was like -6 out there, mental. I don't know what I was doing. I was just that keen, and I had one fish. I caught it through the ice, and it was this fish that's now, yeah, 60 odd pound. I caught it at 17 pounds. So yeah, I love being here, love walking around. It's so beautiful around here, especially in the autumn colours. I never really came here very often in the autumn, so it's so nice to see it in the autumn colours. But yeah, absolutely loving it. I'm gonna head back to the swim in a minute and get the rods back out, and hopefully we can catch another big one like we did this morning. But yeah, right now just enjoying a lovely walk in the French countryside, thinking of all the happy times I spent here. Okay, back in the swim now, about to get the rods out. I just thought I'd quickly talk through the bait I'm using here now. It's pretty much a boilie and pellet only rule on this venue, which is one of the reasons I think why the carp have gotten so big recently. Because of that, I'm going to fish a mixture of boilies in terms of the flavour and size. I think when it's just a boilie pellet only venue, if you just stick to one, the fish, they can suss you out. But having different shapes, different sizes, different flavours, it can lend in your favour. So I've gone for Pro Stim Liver and Live System as my two main baits. The reason I'm doing that, because when I used to fish here, the two house boilies that they used to fish here were a livery garlicky bait and then a coconutty creamy one, which is basically Live System and Pro Stim Liver. So that's what I've gone for. I've gone for quite a few dumbbells as well. Also, again, because back in the day on here, those house boilies, they used to be dumbbells. So the fish, I'm sure they remember that bait. They were fed it for years and years and years. I don't think they're fed it now, and I don't think many people would use that bait when they come here. They don't have that knowledge of the bait that used to be used here in the past. So that's why I've gone for it. I've gone for it in 10mm, 15mm standard boilies, and then I've gone for different size dumbbells as well. Mix them all together. I also gave it a good dollop of the krill compound liquid, which I do like fishing with liquids this time of year. I think it just adds a little bit extra to your bait. And when I'm fishing in a bit of seal, I think just having a bit more of an overpowering smell to get through the smell of the seal, it can help you quite a bit. Yeah, so that's all mixed up together. Nice coating of the liquid. And yeah, I've been pre-baiting with that, and I've also been obviously fishing over the top of it as well. And yeah, it didn't really work too well for the first day. The fish soon got on it, and yeah, we had a bit of a result last night and this morning with that big one. So about to put the rods back out. I'm gonna actually fish 3 down to that margin now, because that seems to be the only place where I'm getting bites. 1 to the islands in front of me,
this could be my last night. Bob said to me I can stay here till Saturday. It's only Tuesday at the minute, but I said to him, if I catch a good one, mate, and I think I've got enough to make a little video, then I'm happy and I'll move on, because there's a canal in the north that I want to hit on the way back to England. So I'd like to give myself a little bit of time for that. So tonight, if I catch a couple more fish, I think I'd have my fill. I would have enjoyed the session a lot, and it'd be time to move on. So let's get these rods back out and get fishing. With the rods out in position for what could be my final night, I went to bed with my fingers crossed, hoping that I'd be lucky enough to catch a final carp or two to sign off what had been a superb short trip at a venue that meant so much to me and my own angling.
Well, very quiet night for both me and Paul. Went for breakfast, came back, put the rods back out, and it's gone pretty quickly. Ooh, don't do that. This is what I put right down in the corner of that margin. I had it there all last night, nothing. And yeah, re-dropping it, about 2 hours and it's gone. Here you come, mate. I think you're ready now. Oh, maybe not. In the net. Lovely stuff. Oh, well, what a great way to end the session. I was potentially going to give it one more night, but really I just wanted one more fish. And I've just seen this one's quite a nice scaly one. So what a great way to end.
Well, what a great few days I've had here. I was worried coming back here wouldn't be the same as it used to be, but to be honest, it's been even better because I never caught a 60 pounder before. A few days fishing, handful of carp. I could stay till Saturday, but I'm going to get on the road because there's a canal in the north I want to check out. And as I've caught one of the biggest fish in here, I think it's time to move on. What a great session it's been in that short period of time. If you guys want to head over to France, fish a place like this, check out Petit Pretre. I can't recommend it enough. I used to love it back in the day, it's even better now. Loads of great facilities. I'll link it in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, hope you enjoy. And if you do come over here, let me know how you get on, because I'd love to hear about the place. See you in the next video, guys. Tight lines, take care.